The Nikon AFS 35mm f1.8G DX is a curious 35mm lens on Nikkor's lineup, meant solely to be used on the APS-C format. While we've seen many 35mm lenses, all for the larger 135 full-frame format, this 35DX uses a smaller circle of projection, thus requiring less optical pieces, making for a much more portable, lighter and accessible lens. It got on my kit actually to be tested on the FX D800E that sports a DX mode with 15 megapixels, but nonetheless I also tested it on the full frame mode, and maybe it can be used as a low-cost, wide-angle primes alternative. At 70 by 55mm of 200 grams of mostly plastics, the first thing we notice on the AFS 35 f1.8G DX is the size, ultra portable and light, meant for the entry-level photographer. The usability is straightforward with a single manual focusing ring on the outside, mechanically coupled to the internal focusing group, despite offering the full-time operation. Inside, Nikon's provided with an SWM-AF motor. Silent, fast, accurate. Here tested with the D800E, it only misses focus when shooting action. And at the front, it accepts 52mm filters over the front lens element. At the rear, Nikon adds a rubber gasket against water and dust, despite not declaring any proper weather sealing. Also at the back, the metal mounts allows it to be used with FX cameras, all of them offering a DX mode. And here shown on the D800E, we get reasonable 15 megapixels of resolution, with index guides inside the dynamic viewfinder. I experimented with some full-frame FX files that surprisingly fill the frame with a lot of images. Just the far corners are in total darkness. So I can recommend it for APS-C shooters, given some flexibility with a future upgrade. It might work with your full-frame camera if you understand its limitations. With an 8 elements in 6 groups optical formula, with one aspherical piece to deal with spherical aberrations, the performance delivered by the 35DX is great. What we expect from a prime lens, delivering greater levels of details and sharpness. While it does suffer from much more visible axial chromatic aberrations than its FX peers, this 35DX can be a good entry-level tool for amateurs to really see the benefits of a larger aperture, be it to control the depth of field or to shoot under extreme low light. Stopping down does enhance the frame clarity, and even here tested on the FX body, it's amazing to see fine details of landscapes, product photography, street photography and portraits. Lateral chromatic aberrations, on the other hand, are kept to a minimum. I'll bet this is a double Gauss formula, and the geometry can display some bulging when shooting under closer focusing distance, all easy to fix in post. But overall, the bokeh and the color balance are pleasing to work under natural light, made for special effects on a budget, not really lagging in quality when compared to more expensive kits. At the same review, I also used Canon's EF35 f1.4L paired to the 5D Mark II, and it's hard to complain about the performance of this 35DX. All files are more than suitable for large prints. So overall, this 35DX can be a nice lens to recommend if you're on a budget. Today's APS-C cameras delivers great resolution on a portable package, making them nearly as future-proof as full-frame cameras. So this wouldn't only be your learning device, but actually your first true prime performance for a fraction of the FX cost. Have fun with it while around the streets, and nice shooting!